What if I told you India's greatest power is something the world still cannot fully see? Not its population, not its economy, not even its military. Something much deeper, something that has survived thousands of years. Think about this. Empires came to India. They built kingdoms, they fought wars, they ruled, and eventually they disappeared. But India remained, its languages remained, its traditions remained, its knowledge remained, its people remained. How? How does a civilization survive thousands of years of change without losing itself? Maybe the answer is hidden in something much more powerful than borders. That is the mystery. Because India was never held together by one ruler, or one language, or one religion, or one way of life. It was held together by something much harder to destroy. That is civilizational memory. A child hears a story from a grandmother. A village protects an ancient festival. A family passes down a recipe. A craftsman teaches his skill to the next generation. An ancient verse is spoken again and again and again. And without even realizing it, millions of ordinary Indians became the guardians of an extraordinary inheritance. But here is where the story gets even more fascinating. India didn't just preserve the knowledge, it created the knowledge. Long before modern calculators, Indian mathematicians worked with something that would change the world. Zero. A symbol that looked like nothing, but almost made everything possible. Long before modern wellness became fashionable, India was exploring yoga and Ayurveda. And long before the modern world began asking questions about consciousness, Indian thinkers were asking something even deeper. Who are we? But India's hidden power goes even deeper. India learned something that very few civilizations master: the ability to change without completely losing itself. Foreign influences came, languages changed, food changed, music changed, architecture changed, cultures mixed. And somehow India remained India. Not weaker because of change, stronger because it has adapted. And now something extraordinary is happening. The same country once described mainly through its ancient traditions, is building the future. Technology, space, medicine, manufacturing, entrepreneurship, innovation. From ancient mathematics to digital payments, from watching the stars to the reaching of the moon, from handwritten manuscripts to one of the world's largest digital ecosystems. It isn't choosing between its past and its future. It is carrying its past into the future. And maybe that is the real power of India. Not simply being world, not simply being large, not simply having millions of people, but having the ability to remember where it came from while constantly reinventing where it is going. Because money can make a nation powerful, weapons can make it powerful, technology can make it powerful, but a civilization becomes truly powerful when generation after generation refuses to forget who they are, and that may be India's greatest hidden strength. The world may only now be discovering India's future, but India has been carrying its power for thousands of years, and perhaps the most powerful chapter of India's history hasn't been even written yet.